Donald Trump's victory has sparked nationwide outrage, resulting in widespread protests as half of the nation wonders how this could possibly happen. Now, while I believe in the power of the people and understand that this protest represents a means for angered supporters to vent their frustration, but from the moment this vote was cast, I've been thinking about one thing: practicality. So what can we, the pissed off liberals who are venting their frustration, do to persevere and assist those who will be feeling the effects of this transition more so? And I am starting with sexual assault victims. Sexual assault is among the least frequently reported crimes in America, with only 1/3 of the victims reporting assaults, especially in cases involving someone they know. And according to the recent data from the Rape, Abuse and Incest National Network, for every 1,000 rapes reported, 994 perpetrators walk free. Perpetrators of sexual violence are less likely to go to jail or prison than any other criminals, and as we have seen recently, can even be elected president. Our obliviousness to the severity of this case before Trump is clearly evident. 1,000 reported and 994 walk free. Jesus Christ. But yes, his victory has led to a certain sense of validation. Validation that objectifying women is okay. I mean, what else can we conclude, seeing as he has clearly done it, admits to it, and still waltzes into the most powerful office in the land? Emphasizing even more so that we now more than ever need to listen to each and every claim of sexual assault. But the only way that that happens, collectively, is if we try to understand that just because Trump thinks this way, it does not necessarily mean 46% of the country agrees. Now, I know how that sounds. I'm preparing my own coffin as I speak, with people saying, how could you betray the left? This is the outlook. They are wrong and we are right. Well, we have been saying that, and look where it got us. We have betrayed the fundamentals of progression in a way by categorizing Trump fans en masse. Ironically, the same way that we have condemned Trump and his most vocal followers for categorizing Hispanics en masse due to isolated negative interactions. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't be mad or upset. Of course you can. But condemning all completely eradicates the hope of a debate to try and convince someone otherwise. Trump stands for an outlook on sexual assault that has been widespread long before his rise and will continue after, unless we take a practical approach to changing it. So here's my plea. Shaming all Trump fans as sexists who don't care about women may seem justified to some involved, but it gets us nowhere except back to the verbal back and forth that just increases the fear felt by the victim already petrified of speaking out. So why not hold those who voted for Trump and claim they do not support such atrocities accountable instead? Have a conversation, find common ground, put their claim of intolerance to the test. If all we do is attack these people who vote for someone different from the person we vote for, then we are just playing into the narrative that gave us Trump in the first place, by forcing what we believe is right down their throat and hoping that they spontaneously see the progressive light or Bernie comes to them in a dream. It does not work. And I fear that for those who are further at risk under a Trump presidency, confrontational combativeness from those on the left, met with dismissiveness from the right, will do nothing to make them feel secure when speaking out against the perpetrators, not for the next 4 to 8 years at least. Bringing light to the issue through protest and not standing by someone who has openly admitted to being physically aggressive with women is needed and valid. Do not take my words and twist them. But shaming those who voted into changing their idea will not do anything but anchor the cultural deadlock we already have. We have told Trump fans for the past 12 months that they were everything that was wrong with this world. And what did it get us? President Trump. Yes, they voted knowing these things, and while some claim they do not support it, others will simply not be bothered by it. I am not dismissing that, but we have to hold them accountable. Change starts with grassroots, individual effort to alter perception. Education, donation to causes, practicality. It doesn't happen when we alienate ourselves with people like us with the hope that one day we all snap into sync. Now again, do not take parts of this without the full picture. Understand that we must always condemn sexual assault and ensure victims feel comfortable speaking out. But we must also do what is necessary to ensure that they are not further discouraged by the fear of playing into a political narrative. We are separating ourselves from those who we believe to be our enemy, while at the same time making it extremely difficult to create a safe space, a real safe space, for differing opinions and resulting middle ground. I think it is fair to say that some people watching this video may not know a single Trump voter, in which case their perception of Trump supporters has been shamed by the media's interpretation of these basket of deplorables, which makes it easier to demonize all people whose viewpoints you don't share as dumb or misinformed. But instead, we should try to engage with those who share differing views, gauge their thought process, discuss your differing views, and try to reach a consensus for the good of us all. But especially for those who have the most to fear at this worrisome time.